What if one man could explain both the mystery of light and the precision of time? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but it was the reality for Christiaan Huygens, a 17th century Dutch genius who completely reshaped our world. He gave light its wave-like nature and gave the entire planet a steady heartbeat through his incredible invention, the pendulum clock. This is the story of the man who literally defined light and time for us. Born in The Hague back in 1629, Huygens grew up during a true golden age of exploration and invention. His father was a well-known poet and diplomat, but young Christiaan was drawn to a different kind of poetry, the poetry of numbers and machines. He was fascinated by mathematics and mechanics, and by the time he was in his 20s, he was already tackling complex problems that had stumped some of the greatest minds in Europe. It was clear he was destined for greatness. Then, in 1656, came the breakthrough that would change everything. Huygens invented the pendulum clock, which instantly became the most accurate timekeeping device the world had ever seen. Before this, even the best clocks could lose several minutes every single day. But Huygens' elegant pendulum design cut that error down to mere seconds. This wasn't just a convenience, it was a revolution. For the first time, sailors could accurately measure longitude at sea, making ocean voyages safer and transforming global trade and exploration. But Huygens wasn't content with just conquering time. He turned his gaze to the heavens and asked a question that had puzzled philosophers for centuries: what exactly is light? While his contemporary, Isaac Newton, famously argued that light was made of tiny particles, Huygens had a different idea. He proposed that light actually travels in waves, spreading out from its source just like ripples on a pond. He even developed what we now call Huygens' principle, which explains how every point on a wavefront creates new waves. This idea became a cornerstone of modern optics and even laid some of the groundwork for quantum physics centuries later. And he didn't stop there. Huygens was also a brilliant astronomer. He significantly improved the design of telescopes, and with his more powerful instruments, he discovered Saturn's largest moon, Titan, and was the first person to correctly figure out that Saturn's strange ears were actually a system of flat rings. His genius truly stretched from the smallest theoretical waves of light all the way to the vast, unexplored reaches of our solar system. When Christiaan Huygens passed away in 1695, he left behind a legacy that is almost impossible to overstate. It wasn't just a collection of clever inventions. He left a rhythm that still beats in countless clocks around the world, and a theory that helps us understand every single ray of light. Christiaan Huygens, the man who gave the world time and light. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. See you in the next one.